May profits be upon you. How you doing? I'm hoping that you're enjoying your weekend. All right. We're going to take a look at the Aussie dollar, Australian dollar versus the US dollar. All right. First thing I want you to take a look at is the RT Money Meter. The RT Money Meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency future. All right, the futures of each individual currency, so you can actually see how strong is it. Anyway, the RT Money Meter tracks the rate of change over 15 weeks, a 3-month period, right? And I update this every week so we can, look at it change on a weekly basis. We can track that trade that window of change weekly. Okay, and last week the US dollar was ranked at number 1, all right, at 3.95. All right, this week it's at 3.79. The marginal change, it kind of moved sideways for the week. All right, but it is the strongest of all the currencies, period. All right, and let's see, if we go to the Aussie dollar was ranked number 3 at minus 0.47, kind of like neutral, bearish, but basically neutral. All right, that is a difference from the week prior where it was ranked at number 4 at minus 278. So it actually climbed up a bit, leveled off here, traded to the side here, and then this week it's at minus 442. Okay, that is a big drop off. Now we're going to take a look at that futures. All right, the futures, the Australian dollars futures. We're going to look at the futures. All right, what I want you to see is that price is bearish. All right, this is on the daily. The price is bearish. Okay, there is no mistaking that, and we are breaking swing levels. Right. All right, this is the lower low. This is the lower high. This is the lower low. When you're breaking swings, when you have a break of structure, an actual break of structure, that is meaning that things are very bearish, right? We did have a pullback, a healthy pullback, but this is the range of price. So you want to see price pull above the 50% of this trading range, all right, and go into the area of premium price as opposed to discount. You want to take shorts from premium. You want to take longs from discount. And this went well into discount, and it formed a sloping shouldered head and shoulders pattern. And the sloping neckline, the sloping shoulders indicate the strength and momentum to the downside, and that this is likely to reach what I think is the next target of 0.6680. 0.6686. All right, and I think I'm thinking that it's likely, highly probable, that price is going to continue low. So this is a very weak currency. All right, look at the COT report. The COT report that we got Friday, all right, reports what the big banks did on Tuesday, the prior Tuesday, all right, and they are 74% short in this market. That is a very large majority. All right, they took off 1,038 long positions. They removed those long positions, and they also removed 3,673 short positions. All right, but that bank sentiment is to the downside. All right, now we're going to look at the actual currency now, and all right, so that kind of gives you the way I just presented it, kind of gives you the actual strengths and the actual weakness, and what could likely happen with each individual currency. What I just gave you, I hope you appreciate that presentation because I've been presenting the futures, the look of the futures separately in a separate video, and it wasn't getting a lot of traction. And I was trying to figure out why. I don't think a lot of people make this connection. A lot of traders make these connections. So I'm hoping that this will get you to see that the if you look at the futures of each individual currency, it gives you insight as to the actual strength and weaknesses of the pairing. Okay, so what do we see in the weekly? First thing I want you to see is the weekly, and I want you to see that downtrend. All right, easy to see. All right, and you can see that the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We came back into premium. We hit a demand zone and a weekly demand zone, and we are doing what weekly demand zones do: move price to the downside. All right. I mean, supply zone. I'm sorry. This is a supply zone. Forgive me. All right. And I want you to also make note that this is a very large bearish engulfer, and we engulf that entire body of that candle. And that is a sure sign, that sure indication that price is heading lower. Let's look at the daily. All right. I have some notations that I put on this. All right. And you don't, come on, man. You don't need to see all of this, because I'm going to talk you through it. See, boom, boom, and we can hide those. If I can just hide them. All right, there you go. Boom. Okay. Now, what I want you to see is the trading range. All right. This is the daily trading range. We are into premium price here. Price has responded to a supply zone that broke internal structure here. All right. And after every break of structure, you expect a return to impulse, and you expect that pullback. It did so, pulling back into the imbalance here and responding to this. Come on, man. Come on. Responding to this zone of supply. And that's what you want to see. Price then caused another break of internal structure to the downside. And here we are at demand. Now, the question is, will this demand hold? I expect some kind of reaction here. And we did get a reaction Friday, and a bullish reaction, but you can see the sellers came back in and is fighting in defending position, right? So the sellers are still here, and I expect that price may be heading back down. All right, in the larger trend, you know, you're going to expect this low to be taken until price defends and turns around. I don't see that the indications that price wants to head back up. All I see is downtrend. So I'm looking for sells, period. All right. If we go to the 4-hour now, where we make our money. All right. What I want you to see is, let me get that off of there if I can just remember. All right. Here we have the 4-hour trading range. All right. Let's just concentrate here. All right. We have our 4-hour trading range. All right. And we see the break of market structure that I pointed out before. All right. The internal break of market structure. We have a lower low, lower high, lower low. We did break again another low. But what happens is it gave a sweep of this high. This is indicating price may want to retrace here. Okay. And I like this. This is, I got this as one leg of structure here, right? And that, I have it illustrated here as premium price and discount price. And if price wants to go into premium, this is where I would want to take shorts to continue to ride the bearish trend down. Just want you to recognize that we are in this demand, the demand that I showed you on the daily. There's a larger daily zone, and we found supply here. I mean, demand here, 4 hours demand within the daily zone, right? And we are responding to it. We did show a change of character that price may want to go up from here. So what I'm looking at is this zone right here as a demand, okay, and as demand zone, and price is responding to that. And I want to see if this demand will hold. If this demand holds, price goes up here, and I believe that we will take that, sweep that high, and we can mitigate here, and I will happily take a trade from this zone. I will happily take a trade from the zone. This is the higher probability, a higher probability. If price comes up here, I will be extra happy because we're getting it at a better price. And this is a pretty strong zone, having have swept liquidity here to form it. And it led to a break of structure and all that good stuff. This one could work though. All right, so I'm definitely looking at that one. Okay, and we'll take a look at the 15-minute for possible day trades. From a swing perspective, I would be looking to see if this zone holds. If this zone holds, all right, if this zone holds, then we can look for 15-minute confirmations that price is going to go up here. Okay. The bearish scenario is if price continues on to take that low out. I'm looking for this zone to fail. All right, I'm looking for this zone to fail first. All right, we have a reaction to it. Right, we have a reaction here. If price comes back, breaks through that, and then comes back, I'm looking for price to leave the whatever demand zone is here. I'm looking for, whatever supply zone is there, I'm looking to take that down. Got it? If that makes sense. I don't want to take shorts from discount. All right. But if if demand is failing, if demand fails, then it gives me authorization. All right. It gives me clearance to take this to start taking shorts. You go to the supply zone that is responsible for the violation of this demand zone, and you take your high probability trade from there. All right, now I'm going to go to the 15. Do I want to go to the 15? Let me see, because this stuff here I saved for people at Lines Then Effects. Let me see if I can get rid of this. All right. All right, this is the 15-minute scale down. No, it's not. What am I looking at? I thought I changed it. I'm losing my mind. Don't laugh at me. Don't judge me. All right. Price is holding here at this demand zone. All right, so far, but we need to see a crack of this. We need to see that broken to look for a great indication that price wants to go higher. I need to see this get broken like so, and then the demand zone that is behind here, I would look for this. Matter of fact, to illustrate it a little better for you, this is supply here, right? And I'm looking for the flip to this. All right, you see that price is responding here. Boom, right? This is the response to it. I'm looking for price to come up, break that high with a breaking close, and I'm looking at the demand zone that's left here that's responsible for it, for a high probability trade to the upside. All right, and that is an intraday trade idea, a little aggressive, but I would take it if I get clearance. You understand? I have to have a clear demonstration that price wants to go up first. All right, and then I will take the return to the demand that is responsible for it, and I will take it up to the next 15-minute target, the next 15-minute opposing zone of supply. I hope you catch what I just said there, because I'm not going to go a whole lot more deeper into it. Now, the bearish scenario is if we break the supply here that price is responding to. All right, if we break that supply, all right, the zone that is left behind here, the supply here, would allow me to continue to take shorts and be aligned with the trend. I want to take pro trend trades, and I'm looking to take this low out. All right, this low as well. So, I need to see demand fail before I can take shorts. I hope you got it. All right. I hope you got this scenario. We're looking for shorts. I'm looking for shorts. But if price decides to turn bullish, I'm looking to short from high the POIs that I had pointed out earlier. Okay. Definitely. Definitely. All right. So that is it. That is it. We have a scenario. We have a scenario that price could quite possibly want to go higher. I would uh I would definitely be guided by what I'm seeing on the daily and weekly as far as the trend is concerned. Okay. And I want you to pay attention to that. You don't going against the prevailing trend is not recommended. It's just, that's just not it's not always recommended. You can take kind of trend trades, all right, but in this case, we have a strong downtrend, and I think that's going to continue. If we go past here, there was a sweep already of these highs. It doesn't necessarily have to go back up here. All right, I don't want a bullish scenario, honestly, but I prefer to go with the shorts. So I'm looking for price to fail, take out these demand zones and wait for price to come back up to the supply and come down. But I'll take one. I'll take one. A day trade up to these POIs. All right, keep your eye on those POIs, and we should be good to go. Just make sure you're taking safe trades. When price reaches these 4-hour POIs, whether it goes through this one and then stops at this one, or whether it stops at this one, you go to the 15-minute and you look for your confirmations for a short entry. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get the direction I'm trying to take our analysis and raise the level of all of my viewers, combining the COT report, the futures outlook, and the RTM Money Meter. Let me know in the comment section. I really would appreciate some feedback so I can better serve my viewing community. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.